Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Michelle House here from Rich Living. Good morning. How you doing today? Let me. We're hip hopping this morning. Remember this song? Hip hop, hippity hop, something, 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 yeah, something, something, something. Look, I'm listening to this in the car. Hang on, let me copy this. Yeah, we were listening to it in the car on the way home last night after his hip hop class, of course. And yeah, bouncing around in the car, cars bouncing around, clapping, yahooing, 6 o'clock peak hour traffic, people in the cars beside us. It was hysterical, all like, what are you in such a good mood? Because I've got the music on. Because I've got the music on. Best way to get yourselves into a good mood, isn't it? Turn the music up. All right, give me 1 second. How's everybody this morning? Jump on and say hello. Let me know where you are watching from this morning. Hang on, typing and talking. Just 1 moment, please. That'll do. I'll just pop that in there. I've got to work out a system to get that working for me a little bit better. It just throws me every time. Good morning. Hi, vibes. Oh, why can't I see anybody? I've just come back to the screen. Is anybody there? Is anybody there? If you're there, say hello. Oh, there you are. Awesome. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday, happy Friday. How amazing were the beautiful Thankful Thursdays that were going off in the Rich Living Room group yesterday. So many things to be thankful for, aren't there? So that's a beautiful, we might just call it #thankful. And it doesn't have to be on a Thursday if you're feeling thankful today and you would like to pop that in there. Or even if you aren't feeling thankful, even if you are feeling a bit crap and a bit shit, go over there, put a #thankful and find something to be grateful for and change your vibe. Yeah? Cool. Awesome. So #thankful. Radio. The other thing I wanted to just mention in there was I saw a couple of posts in the Thankful, and then I saw something else in one of my other, I think it was in the Academy, someone else commenting, with guilt about how they were going to, how they had a job, or how they were going to have to go and get a job because they needed to get out of the fund, and so their business kind of wasn't really going to take off because they had to go and get a job. I wanted to talk to you about looking at that from a different place and looking at it always, obviously, from a place of gratitude. Thank you very much. I have a job, but also from the place of calling it something else. You know, if you have to do something that's not right up your alley, you know, hello, I had to do that. I did 3 days a week, and you know, I actually enjoyed what I was doing, but it was funding for me to get to here. So I looked at it rather than, oh, I'm going to go to work, or oh, I've got to do this. Oh, here I go. I'm going to get some funding today. This is funding my life now while I continue to grow and learn and expand and start what it is that I want to start. So different energy, right? So as soon as you place that different energy of this is funding for me while we get this stuff sorted, I need to go and I don't know, I need to go and pack groceries. I need to go and clean a house. I need to go and do some typing and data entry. Whatever it is that's probably not normally up your alley. Put the energy of this is funding for me right now and a stepping stone into what I'm going to become. Put that energy on it and bring that energy to it. You'll actually have a better day at wherever you've got to go, but you've also got that whole expansion thing happening, ready to go into that next phase. If you start looking at it from you feel the weight and you feel the limit being pushed down on you, right? So keep that expansion and your heart open to obviously the gratitude that you've got the funding coming to you, but also that this is the stepping stone to the next biggest and better thing, which leads me to our feeling for today. I just create shit on the go, don't I? Our feeling for today is compassion, people. Compassion. I was getting ready this morning and I was looking in the mirror and, you know, it was washing hair day for me today and blow drying my hair and thinking, I used to look at myself in the mirror with such awful thoughts. You know, I would look at myself in the mirror and I would go, geez, that shirt's a little bit too tight, isn't it? Or, you know, does my bum look big in this? Or, you know, your skin, oh my God, look at those wrinkles. Or, you really need to make a bit more effort and go to the gym. Like, there was never anything nice being said. It was really, if you look at it, that's bitter and nasty and spiteful and mean. All these things. I was looking into these eyes of this person on the other side of the mirror and telling them how they weren't good enough every freaking day. And this morning, what I noticed was how there's just nothing there anymore. There's nothing there anymore. I don't even go. There was a point where I had to go, gee, you know, I'm grateful that I've got teeth to talk myself into the self-love. But now there's just nothing. Now there is, oh, look at me, I'm blow drying my hair this morning. And then there's the noticing of what's going on. Or look at me, I'm putting my lippy on. Because I'm so present in that moment, especially in front of the mirror. Especially in front of the mirror. I think that is such a place where we can learn compassion for ourselves. We don't have compassion for ourselves. We can't be compassionate with other people. If you're lying to yourself. If you are looking in the mirror and you're looking at yourself with distaste, hatred, body image, all that stuff, you can't then turn out and walk out the bathroom door and go and be compassionate in the world. Can you? How's that possible? You know, you've got to start within. But here's the other thing. I spoke about this yesterday. I know this is, you know, you're on the Rich Living page and this is, you know, wasn't she supposed to be talking about money? Look, when you get all this stuff sorted out, that all just happens anyway. When you start to love yourself and come from a space of loving yourself and being authentic and genuine, and when you eat good food and you're looking after your body and you're treating your body from a place of not being as skinny as the model on the magazine, but a place of, I love that I have a body, I'm so grateful, I need to nurture it and care for it. What great things can I do for it this morning? You know, don't then go out and push 50 kilo weights to hurt yourself. You're nurturing yourself and becoming strong. So you're working on that, and then you're working on your mindset, and you're flourishing your mindset, and you're getting all that happening. All of a sudden, the money is flowing and the abundance and the prosperity is happening as well. It's all the one thing. Money is energy, right? Money is just energy. So if your energy in here is looking a bit like that, so is your bloody bank account. Get centered. Do all the daily practices that we talk about here. Love yourself. Compassion for yourself. You know, compassion for yourself. I actually did draw this card this morning. Compassion. I've never drawn it before. It's beautiful. So perfect after the mirror, right? Perfect after the mirror. Caring, empathy, acceptance, and gentleness. Does go on and talk about compassion for others, but I really want to stress here. Compassion with yourself. Treat yourself with the same love and acceptance that you would share with someone that you deeply care about. You share yourself and you love other people and you're giving the compassion out there. Bring it into you. Energy work. Energy here. Right? Energy out there is not going to help the other energy with the money and the health and everything over here, right? So be giving compassion, but also be compassionate within. Everybody hearing me this morning? And compassion about your funding, right? Back to money. If you are in that funding phase, you know what? Every bloody business person I work with goes through the funding phase. You have to. We've got to put bread on the table. We've got to feed our children. We've got to clothe our children. We've got to feed ourselves. We've got to look after our partners. We've got to look after our husbands. We've got to have shelter. There is a phase of funding that you will have to go through. But look at it as funding. I am this is preparation work. Me being a cleaner today, me being a data entry operator and doing the books, me being, I don't know, whatever, other, packing the groceries. This is me preparing, it's part of the preparing for the next level. When you can look at it with that compassion, when you can look at it with that acceptance, you won't be there for very long. You know what I mean? You actually shorten the funding period because you're embracing the funding period. Does that make sense? So you're not struggling and challenged and heavy and low vibed about going to the job. You're actually going in a high vibe state of acceptance and compassion and gratitude that you won't be there as long anyway because you're going to magnetize all the good stuff. Yeah? Law of attraction. Law of attraction. Oh, Priscilla. I love what Priscilla just commented. Fun ding. Perfect. Oh my God. That is a rich living revolutionaryism. Fun ding. All right. Those of you that are listening on the podcast, I'm going over here. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, Michelle. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Great. Thanks for joining in. Morning, Lisa. Priscilla, good morning. I've been messaging with you this morning. There you go. Priscilla, my cleaning business is funding my passion. Yes, Simone, that's the way I've been looking at it for me. I'm selling bins. Awesome. It's funding. Who cares? I'm cleaning bins. You know, I've got to wash dogs' bottoms. Whatever it is you got to do. It's funding. It's funding, right? Look at it from that place. Simone, self-care actually starts with self-compassion and the conversations you have with yourself. Totally. Ooh, I saw a post about that yesterday. Something along the lines of this. If only we could be as compassionate to ourselves as we are to others. Yeah. Hey, Sam. Good morning. Award-winning Sam is on the line. Robin. Rebecca, you have just explained why I do too much unpaid overtime. Feel I'm not good enough. Slap me now. Slap down to you, girlfriend. I love funding. That is awesome. Simone, yes, it's giving me some breathing space to bring my head above the water. Yeah, so you guys are all over it, right? So keep looking at it from that place. Even when you're having conversations, you know what? This high vibes is we're high vibing all around the world, right? So it starts with me, it goes to you, and then you got to keep sending the message out. If you are in a world with somebody who's feeling that way, teach them this today. Teach them how to look at it from a different perspective and look at it as funding. So keep spreading the word. Keep high vibing. Keep high vibing. All right. Love you guys. Have an awesome weekend. Have an awesome weekend. I did want to talk about something else, but we'll save that for next week. By the way, next week is the final week of the series, or the season. Season? It's a season. Final week of the season. Then I'm going on a 2-week break, but we'll also have the top high vibes will be playing on replay for 555ers to keep your mojo going while I'm on a bit of a break. All right. Anyway, I'm here next week. I'm here next week live. Just giving you lots of warning. Hang on, Claire. Hello, Claire. I'm actually quite excited about getting a new job. I get to learn lots of things and meet new people. Oh my God. Yes. Because when you're in that funding, what if the person you need to meet for the next step within your business is in that job? Or like Priscilla, you're cleaning someone's house and they are really interested in Reiki. And then off you go. There's a client, and there's another client, and there's another client, and there's another client. So don't get in your way about, oh my God, I've got to go and get a job. It's funding. It's funding. It's opening a door to something else. Okay. Love yous. Bye. Have a great weekend. See you.